On the morning of January 2nd, Mao's interview was extensively reported by TASS. Reading it, Stalin set down his pipe on the table and began to laugh heartily. A sudden intuition flashed through him. Mao might be a far bolder figure than he had imagined, perhaps unifying the mainland and driving out Chiang Kai-shek wasn't mere bluster after all. Stalin, by nature, would spare no sacrifice to achieve his interests. But he had meticulously calculated the gravity of those interests before acting, which was precisely why he was where he was. For Stalin, revising the treaty was a minor loss, but losing China would be a major one. He judged that at a time like this, asserting himself as the elder brother of the socialist bloc and generously accommodating China's demands would be more advantageous for controlling China in his grasp later on. After a moment of quiet contemplation, Stalin finally instructed Molotov and Mikoyan to meet with Mao Zedong to discuss the treaty revision. Ultimately, everything was unfolding just as Mao wanted. That evening, Molotov and Mikoyan arrived at Mao's dacha to discuss the treaty revision. Mao suddenly wore a welcoming expression, shook their hands, and gestured for them to sit on the neatly arranged chairs. In the corner of the room, discussions between the two sides for a new treaty proceeded quite smoothly. Mao smiled brightly and downed his drink. It was an exceptionally strong Russian vodka, but its aroma and taste were far sweeter than what he had felt just days before. After Molotov and Mikoyan departed, Mao rubbed his sleepy eyes and began to write a telegram to Beijing. A few days later, a man who received Mao's telegram opened an old bag and began packing his belongings in a very familiar manner. Zhou Enlai, Mao Zedong's lifelong comrade and shadow, the man forever remembered by later generations as China's eternal premier, with thick eyebrows, sharp eyes, and a sturdy build of moderate height. He was also China's top diplomat and a master of negotiation. The fact that he was heading to Moscow upon receiving Mao's telegram meant that discussions between the two nations regarding the treaty's conclusion were proceeding smoothly. With Zhou's bustling footsteps, the Chinese political scene within Jiangnan also began to stir.